Hello,
Oh,
how is your day?
fine.
Yeah, right. So look at my background. What is that thing?
Christmas.
Yeah, that's right. So, have you got any plans for Christmas?
No,
What about the school? No?
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what about your final test at school? Are you going to review?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So if you need any help, all right, you can ask me. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yesterday we practiced some reading tasks. Particularly it's the multiple choice question, right? So today we move to speaking, and it's still photo comparison. Actually, we practice photo comparison for two units, unit number 4 and unit number 3. Okay, so I think you are used to this kind of speaking skill, right? Now, but today we will compare two photos about technology, about using technologies in classroom. Uh, so first of all, we have some vocabulary, but I think you know all of them because they are basic subjects at school. So look at my first slide. Do you know all of them? Do you know 3 of them?
Design and technology.
Design? Oh,
Design and technology.
say again. Design.
Design and technology.
Yes. So you don't know design? It means making something. Okay. It means you produce something using materials. For example, you design t-shirt, you design jeans, you design clothes. Okay. It means you make clothes. Okay. And technology, you know technology, right? So design is mean thiết kế, đúng không? And we have designer, nhà thiết kế. All right, design. And you know drummer?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. And some famous drummer like look at the picture. This is Romeo and Juliet. I think you know this kind of Shakespeare, right? Do you know this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very famous work of the writer Shakespeare. Yes. Next one, ICT and RE. ICT is mean IT, okay? And RE,
Religious education.
religious education. Say again.
Religious education.
So religious is about Jesus. It's about Buddha, all right? It's Christianity and Buddhism. So this is religious education, okay? It's about religion. For example, in Vietnam, Thiên Chúa Giáo, Đạo Phật, Bà La Môn, Đạo Hồi, all of them are religions. All right. So, Link, you and your family follow any religions?
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's all. Just some basic subjects. All right. Now today you have to speculate about the picture. It means you have to tell me your opinions. Your guess or predictions about the picture. It means speculating. So we have some common phrases like, can you read aloud, please?
It looks to me, doesn't look to me as if they.
Yes, second one.
They don't look to me as though they are.
3.
They don't look like they are.
Yes.
They seem quiet.
And
They don't seem very.
so are there any phrases you are not clear about? Do you know as if and as though?
No.
Oh, all right. So we have as if, it means như thể là. Okay, như thể là. All right, and as though is similar to as if. Okay, they are similar. As if, as though. Tôi trông chúng như thể là họ đang làm gì đấy, cái gì đó. Right. Cái gì guess là dự đoán, suy đoán của mình về bức tranh thôi. Thì khi mà có so sánh tranh thì chúng ta không thể nào mà chỉ dựa trên những cái mà mình nhìn thấy trong tranh, đúng không? Đôi khi chúng ta sẽ phải đưa ra những suy đoán của bản thân. Đó, thì nó sẽ làm cho cái phần so sánh của mình nó hay hơn. Make the prediction, the description better, right? So, for example, they look or they seem quite tired, okay? And when you speculate about some picture, maybe you have to use some modal verbs like must, can't, may, might, and could, or even perhaps or maybe. So I think you know all of them because in grammar lesson, right, we study modal verbs in the past. So must is mean for positive deduction, suy luận mang tính gì nhỉ? Khẳng định. And can, negative deduction, suy luận phủ định. May, might, could is for possibility, nói về các khả năng. Mình không chắc chắn, you are not sure. And perhaps, maybe, có thể thế nào đây đúng không? Perhaps and maybe, right? Perhaps I think is more popular in writing and maybe is common in speaking. However, you can use them in both. Yes, I think so. So let me take photo of this, right? And maybe you can use some of them in your speaking in the last task today, right? So send you, yeah. Now, so girls, look at the picture and tell me what subject is this? You can choose from the list.
Design and
Science.
technology.
Science or design, technology or science?
Science.
Science, that's right, okay, science. And in the opinion, what has the teacher asked them to do? Because this is a guess, right? So I think you should say the teacher may have asked them to blah, 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 blah. Okay. What can you see in the picture?
Students.
Some students, right? A machine and 2 tablets. What is the boy doing? maybe he is observe. Do you know observe?
Yes.
Observing or recording something, right? Something. What about two girls? What are they doing?
They are nothing.
Yeah, taking
Something.
notes. Yeah. Or, yes, that's right. Taking photo, maybe. Yes. Okay. So they observe, they record, they take photo to do a science project. Do you know project?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe they are doing a science project, right? Answer again, please. What might the teacher have asked them to do? Answer again.
The teacher may ask them to observe
Mm.
something,
Mm-hmm.
to do a science project.
Mm-hmm. Observe and taking note, right? And take note something to do a science project. I think so. Maybe they are doing an experiment. Do you know experiment? This one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. This is experiment. Okay. So, okay, I asked you this question, right? Now, you listen to a student describing the photo A and then tell me, does she agree with you with the ideas from task number 1? Bây giờ con nghe một bạn học sinh đã miêu tả bức tranh này nhé. Và con xem là bạn ấy có cùng ý tưởng, cùng ý kiến với con không? Alright, yes or no? So listen.
Lesson 5G, exercises 2 and 3.
This photo shows 3 young students in a big field. It could be a science lesson. Their teacher might have asked them to do a project about the weather. The 2 girls are holding tablets, and the boy is checking a piece of equipment. It looks like something to do with measuring wind. The girls might be recording some results or measurements on their tablets.
Alright, so does she have the same ideas as you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. And to describe in detail, like this. Okay, look at the transcript. All right. Can you read again the transcript, please?
This photo shows 3 young students in a big field. It could be a science lesson. Their teacher might have asked them to do a project about the weather. The 2 girls are holding tablets, and the boy is checking a piece of equipment. It looks like something to do with measuring
Wind.
the wind.
Yeah.
The girls might be recording some results or measurements
Yeah.
on their tablets.
Yes, okay, so it's really specific, right? Rất là cụ thể. First of all, she talked about the background. 3 students in big field, right? And then she speculated like it could be, might have asked, okay? It looks like something. That is a speculation she gave, all right? So now listen again and tell me what of the phrases here does the candidate use for speculating? Con sẽ nghe lại và cho cô biết là câu nào dưới đây bạn ấy đã sử dụng trong phần miêu tả nhé. Which one?
Lesson 5G, exercises 2 and 3.
This photo shows 3 young students in a big field. It could be a science lesson. Their teacher might have asked them to do a project about the weather. The 2 girls are holding tablets, and the boy is checking a piece of equipment. It looks like something to do with measuring wind. The girls might be recording some results or measurements on their tablets.
All right, the word phrase.
It looks like.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, similar to they look like, right? So look at this. It looks like something to do with measuring wind, okay? Fine. Now, this is our practice. Look at part number 4 and describe photo B. Include some speculation in the description, right? So, I think when you describe a picture, remember what you have to describe. Can you tell me?
The view.
First of all, you have to tell me the context. It means who, where, right? And maybe if you can speculate about when, it's okay. It's okay. And if you are not sure, you don't need to talk about time, right? Second one, you have to describe specific details. Or interesting details of the photos. Yes. And last one, if you can tell me how do you feel about the photo, it's very good, okay? The picture, yeah. So when you describe, you should include 3 main points here. So fine. Now I give you, I think, 3 minutes. All right, 2 minutes to think and prepare and then describe the photo. And if you don't know any words in the picture, you can ask me. Let me introduce you this one. Maybe you don't know this. Do you know this one, Ling?
No.
This is solar panel. Tấm pin mặt trời á, solar panels. Right, 3 minutes for you. Okay. Try to include your guess, alright? Cố gắng đưa ra các cấu trúc đoán khi nãy mình có gặp nhé. It looks like blah blah. They seem like. Okay, so can you share with me the opinions? The picture shows what?
The picture showed me some students in a teacher. They made in class. They are discussing about solar panels. It looks like
Yeah.
in a science lesson.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me how do they feel in the picture, the teachers, the students?
They are maybe they are interested.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so apart from solar panels on the table, what can you see then? What else?
There are some wind turbines.
Yeah, is it turbines?
Wind turbines.
Yes. And a lot of textbooks, right? So do you think what's the teacher's feeling right now? Is she excited or bored or how?
Delighted.
Mm-hmm. Do you think she's a helpful teacher?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Good job. So, and if you can, I think you should describe more specifically about the background. Okay. You can tell me, oh, I see behind the teacher is a whiteboard, and on the whiteboard, I see it's rain. It's rainy, right? And a lot of pictures and stickers on the walls. Okay. This makes a description more detailed, okay, and exact, rather than just talking about the people. All right. So, fine. Yeah. Now, so look at the speaking tip again. Can you read the tip aloud, Link?
When you have to compare and contrast photos, try to find at least two things the photos have in common and at least two differences. Learn some key phrases for expressing this similarity
Yes,
and,
similarities.
and differences.
All right, and then now we move to compare and contrast two photos, not just describing one photo, okay? However, I think you are very familiar with this kind of speaking because we often compare two photos, right? So when you compare and contrast, you have to tell me the similarities and the differences between two pics. So what common phrases people often use, all right? Look at this one. The first one, the common theme in the photo C, all right, this is about similarity. Both photos shows a However, this one is different. The first photo, whereas in the second photo, unlike the second photo, the first photos do not show, and in the second photo, they are blah blah rather than blah blah, right? So you used to do some of them before in unit number 4, but I think I have to take a picture and send you again, all right? Because maybe you are forgetful, right? So you don't remember some of them. Now, great. So look at your picture again and tell me. Okay, so compare and contrast photo includes the following points. Typical school subject at primary level, a typical classroom in a primary school, and why is it important for students to enjoy lessons? Yeah, now you have to compare and contrast, and you have to include 3 points here, okay? 1, 2, 3, all right. Ở đây nhé, bây giờ con sẽ so sánh cho cô 2 bức tranh này, trong đấy con sẽ nói cho cô biết là thứ nhất, những kiểu môn học điển hình nào mà mình học ở trình độ tiểu học, đúng không? Thứ hai là kiểu lớp học điển hình ở trường tiểu học. Và thứ ba là tại sao mà cái việc học sinh yêu thích những môn học này thì nó rất là quan trọng. Why? All right. And you?
The common theme in 2 photos is practical science education. Those photos show a group of students doing project science about weather. In the photo phase, the students are outdoors in a field.
Yes, that's right. Go on.
Whereas in the photo B, they are inside a classroom.
Yes.
And unlike the photo B, the photo A doesn't show the teacher.
Yes, that's right. So why is it important for students to enjoy science lesson like this? I mean, what benefits can they get from this kind of lessons?
This lesson can help they more pay attention.
Independent. What do you mean pension? What can you say that? Say again the word.
Pay more attention.
To the lesson, right? To the topics.
Yes.
Anything else?
They have a chance to know and learn some facts about weather.
And environment, right?
Yes.
And in my view, I think they also improve the creativity and independence. Do you think so? Do you think they develop the creativity and independence?
Yes.
Yeah, because you have to do those projects, experiment by themselves, right? Without being instructed by teacher, okay? And fine, right? And they work in a small group, and they have to discuss with other people, and maybe this can improve the teamwork skill as well. Yeah. Good job. Yes, Link, good job. Very good. So listen to a student doing the task, and which of 3 points does he forget? All right, he forget to mention in the recording, please.
Lesson 5G, exercises 5 and 6.
The common theme in the photos is education. Both photos show a lesson of some kind, and in both photos there are 3 students. They look quite young, so they're probably primary school students. In the first photo, the students are outside, whereas in the second photo they're in a classroom. There might be other students in the same classroom, but we can't see them in the photo. It looks like a typical classroom in a primary school. There are lots of pictures and charts on the walls, and it's quite colourful. Unlike the second photo, the first photo does not show the teacher. In the second photo, they're listening to the teacher rather than looking at tablets.
Do you think the students are finding their lessons interesting?
Interesting? Yes, I do. Not all of them seem very excited, but they look to me as if they're concentrating and happy, so they must find it interesting. And it's really important to enjoy lessons at school, because if you enjoy it, you learn better. If you aren't enjoying a lesson, you often stop concentrating, and then you learn nothing.
All right. So which point did he forget to mention? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Typical classroom? 1. Yeah, he said about typical classroom. He said it looks like it's a typical classroom that it has a lot of pictures and charts on the walls, and they look so colorful. It's a typical classroom, right? But he doesn't mention the school subject. Okay? No, he just talk about education in general, not typical subjects at school. Yes, so it's number 1. Now, listen again and take note of the missing word in each of the phrases below, please. Okay?
Lesson 5G, exercises 5 and 6.
The common theme in the photos is education. Both photos show a lesson of some kind, and in both photos there are 3 students. They look quite young, so they're probably primary school students. In the first photo, the students are outside, whereas in the second photo, they're in a classroom. There might be other students in the same classroom, but we can't see them in the photo. It looks like a typical classroom in a primary school. There are lots of pictures and charts on the walls, and it's quite colourful. Unlike the second photo, the first photo does not show the teacher. In the second photo, they're listening to the teacher rather than looking at tablets.
Do you think the students are finding their...
Okay, so number 1 is, can you hear that? Can you hear that? Yes or no?
No.
Listen again.
5G, exercises 5 and 6.
The common theme in the photos is education.
What is that?
Education.
Yes, education. 2. You need to listen again. Okay.
Both photos show a lesson of some kind.
Lesson.
Yeah, lesson. Can you hear number 3?
Yes.
What is that?
Classroom.
Yeah, classroom. 4.
Teacher.
Teacher. 5.
Tablet.
Yes, that's right. Tablets. Exactly. Okay. So here, the transcript. Okay, introduce opinion. I don't talk about this anymore. Okay, you can use some like, it seems to me, in my opinion, personally, I believe that, I think, I don't think. Okay, easy. So now answer my question about the photos, and you can use everything from the photos if possible. Do you think that using smartphone and tablets is a good way for students to learn?
Yes.
What? How?
They can search something they want to
What
know.
else? Yes, anything else? Search. First one is search. Second one is
Mm,
you can take photo.
take photo.
Yes, take photos, videos, right? What else?
Take notes.
Take notes or record. Okay. Yes. And do you think it's possible to learn without a teacher?
No.
No. Yes, I agree. But why?
Because we need
You can understand everything by yourself.
No.
And when you have any problem or question, you need to ask a teacher, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, so why?
We need an instructor.
Yeah, instructor and an explainer. Okay, explainer. When you don't understand something, the teacher will explain and instruct you how to do. It means she or he guides us, right? So it's very important to have a teacher. Yeah. Let's see. We skip this and move to the last part. Here we go. Here we are, right? Task number 10. Describe and compare the photos, then answer the question below. But first of all, I just need you to compare and contrast two photos. You don't need to care about question 1 and 2, okay? Maybe this is a homework. So now, oh my God, we just have 2 minutes left. Okay, so you have 1 minute to 2 minutes to prepare, all right? And 1 minute to speak up. Oh my God, no. 1 minute to prepare and 1 minute to speak. Yes. Okay, now let's try.
The photo A shows me a teacher in a classroom during a math lesson.
Yeah.
He is standing in front of a whiteboard to teach. The teacher is smiling. And maybe she is explaining complex questions.
All right, so Ling, yes, this is a homework, okay? Because of time's up. So at home, you have to compare two photos and answer two questions here. That's all right? That's all. So goodbye for now. See you next week.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.